Okay, guys, welcome back to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Welcome back this morning. Guys, who gives a crap about XRP? Who gives a crap about crypto? Hang on, let's just make sure that we are live this morning. I think we are. Um, having some technical difficulties. Guys, who cares about crypto? Let's not watch this every day. This is the issue. This is what retail done money does, okay? Every single day, they wonder why nothing happens. And the truth is, people who win in crypto, they stop watching the charts because a watched pot never boils. You heard your mother say. You stare at it, you wait, you doubt. You're touching the pot, you're moving it, you're turning the heat up and down. You don't know, should I turn it down? No, turn it up higher, if anything. You're messing with the pot, it's not boiling. You're getting angry, you're getting scared, you're wondering what's going on. Did I make the right move when it comes to crypto as well? Crypto rewards the folks who position, guys. The market rewards the patient, takes the money from the impatient. Happened with mobile phones, internet, same thing, guys. Global rails takes time to build. It's it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for folks who are of weak emotion. One must be very tough in the investment space and in the crypto space. Don't watch the headlines. Okay, they build positions quietly. The folks who play this properly. Watch institutions; they do the same thing. Short-term price lies. It shakes you out, gets you frightened, creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is the cycle. This is the fear cycle that everybody gets into. You want to hop on a tight chart. I mean, what are you, day trading here? Come on. We're not day trading. Buying and holding. If you just sit still, patience, of course, is not doing nothing, of course. Patience is making sure that you're well-researched, you're keeping up each day, you're coming in here to Crypto Info. Look, nothing wrong with paying attention to crypto each day. That's not the point of the episode. The point is the eyes on crypto and your perspective on crypto. The strongest investors don't stare at screens all day, at least long-term investors. They trust the time and the math and the whole thing. They trust the structure of it all. They trust their decisions, their research, not their emotions. They don't play off their emotions. Okay. So these are the future winners in crypto or in any space. Welcome to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with the Tanker. Welcome in this morning, guys. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Thursday. We're coming to you live from sunny Colorado, 7 a.m. Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Please help us out. Get this video out to everybody by tapping like and subscribe. No, we are not financial advisors. I am not a financial advisor. Please never buy or sell anything is what I say or do on the channel because crypto is very risky and you can lose everything in crypto. So be very careful. What I will say is let's get over to our markets this morning and see what's happening with crypto. We have a $2.97 trillion cryptocurrency market cap this morning. Fear and greed, 38%. Ethereum, Bitcoin, $87,821. Ethereum, $9,000. $2,927. Yeah, right. Could happen. You never know. XRP, $1.87. The 1 day is showing us down $2.94. Crypto, blessed be. Don't worry. When we pull this thing up, it's going to be boring until it's not. Once this isn't boring, that's when we're going to pay attention to levels and make sure that our price targets are proper. Welcome to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Please don't forget about Caleb and Brown, your one-stop shop for your cryptocurrency brokerage needs. When it's time to cash out, don't be locked out on exchanges and not know what in the hell you're doing. We getting the monies out. No, I am not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything is what I say or do. I am giving information and I'm educating and doing a little entertainment here. That's about it. Not financial advice. Though we're going to get gold and silver prices as well today. XRP in the past minute is trading 150,000 in the past minute across these exchanges here that are zipping at the quick scroll across your screen. We're going to pull up our usual XRP scan so you can see how many wallets are active. How much escrow is being burned, how much escrow is being escrowed, how much is being burned, how much total available, and circulating supply of XRP, so we can dispel a lot of the nonsense. And of course, well, you know what I mean by that. The folks say, I'm not going to buy XRP. Are you kidding me? They get all those billions every month, the beginning of every month, and they dump it on the market. Well, they push some on the market, and then most of them they escrow each month what they receive. If you track that, so that's our tracker. That's our rich list. Here is our tracker for our XRP spot ETFs that are active. As of today, we have Grayscale Spot XRP ETF GXRP, 213,000. I'm sorry, 213,000 shares one day, 7.97 million volume. I'm sorry, money wise. Okay, so we have the dollars and then we have the shares that are being locked up. So with the spot ETF, we have to lock up the actual thing that we're holding, which in this case is XRP. So they're locking up 213,000 shares for this day. Grayscale is. They're also purchasing capital inflow purchasing XRP spot ETF is 7.97 million for the day. To explain what these numbers are more clearly, especially to the newcomers. Bitwise, 5.14 million for the day in capital inflows for XRP money. And then 239,000 XRP shares locked up in custody. 3.818 million for Canary. And 155,000 shares locked up for Canary. This is just one day. These are daily, and we'll get over to the rest. And then you have 21 shares. You have Rex Osprey, and you have 21 shares there as well. You can read it yourself just as well. And we have a total AUM, assets under management for XRP. They do it in 1,000 millions, which is 1,509.89 million, or said another way, 1.5 billion. Total AUM, that's total amount of money locked up in XRP. XRP locked up in total 789.80 million, and percentage of total supply 0.7898% of the total supply, almost 1% of the total supply of XRP locked up with these spot ETFs. The 5-week net flow, 3.34 million. My, boy, I'm out of breath today. Why? Gold coming in at $5,518 for some gold. Silver coming in at $120 now for silver. Oh, boy. Look at rhodium, $10,900. Palladium, $2,081, and platinum, $2,793. These are some of the more expensive metals that they mine, including gold, when they ancillarily go ahead and grab a whole, 70% of the silver that they mine, because only 30% is mined with intent of silver. So, Hong Kong prices of gold, 5,527. Silver, 117. Very similar prices across the world. And yeah, that's our market, our U.S. market open on the PMs this morning. Well, getting back to crypto, getting back first to everybody else here in the comments. Good morning, Marnster, and everybody in the comments section. I have destroyed my comment section once again, and I dare not fix it now, or I will screw everything up here. So I will read it from here, and I will say hello to Rero. Good morning. Midwest, good morning. Marnie, good morning. Hey, Lodge, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Marnster Midwest, and everybody in here this morning. Studio, can we please have some more coffee mixture whenever you get a chance? Thank you. I'm very bossy here. This guy takes this power trip a little too much in here in the household is what they're saying. Enough with this studio crap. We're your family. Cut it out. All right. You're not just here for the coffee, says Midwest. Done right, kid. Tanker, good morning. And good morning, Lodge. Crypto Midwest, lock in, everybody, says Crypto Midwest. Guys, I don't know what the heck I did with my comment section. I got to look at it over here, and it's very clunky. And I do apologize for being an old man on YouTube. But I will say this. Let me get back to full camera. All right, I will say this. What I would like to know, because I've done a lot of yapping about crypto these past weeks and months. And, I get a lot of schnoozies in the comments and so forth, and I get it. And this whole thing gets so boring, and that's why I did this episode this morning. Like, these people are all getting so bored with crypto, and I get it. And it's like, what are you going to talk about now today? I don't know. Let's try to come on Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, every morning at 7 a.m., and always have something interesting and fun and colorful to talk about with crypto and light up the world, light up your community as a beacon of hope with crypto, as all this action has gone sideways for the longest time. Now, easy enough for you to say, but I'll tell you it's easy for me to do. And this is what I will do. I will come on with a smile each day, and I will not stop until this train goes to the top. I don't care. I'll keep with these stupid rhymes every single morning until this thing blasts off, because it's going to, and that's why what this channel is for, is to be one of the last ones standing in crypto, and you folks too. So sit here with a smile. We don't sip coffee, we gulp it. I gulp the coffee, I don't sip it. Calm down, Frank. Sip your coffee. Sip your mixture. Guys, we're not going away. We're not stopping. And what's going to happen when this stuff does go to the moon? And that's my question. By the way, tell me what you do for a living out there in the community. Somebody had mentioned yesterday they're a truck driver. I've got to get in and tell my comments to not go away once I close the cast. And I think I have switched that setting. It's actually in YouTube. But I think I've corrected that. So let's see what happens. Please tell me what you think. What you do. I'm sorry, what you do for a living. Because I will tell you that I'm a contractor, and I've been doing this for a while, the contracting thing. I've been investing for 6-7 years, particularly in crypto. Started off with some boring stuff. So realized how quick crypto can actually move. So I would like to know from you, now that I have the comments that can stay here, and I will mark it to my master book. I want to know what everybody in my community does for a living. Somebody said they were a truck driver yesterday. I know that our buddy Seth drives a truck. There's a couple of other truck drivers as well, and contractors. Did you know that over 50% of crypto holders, by the way, investors in America, are actually contractors? According to polls, Polls. That's a real thing. Believe it or not. Let me get the comments. Good morning, Art Caffeine. Welcome in, brother. Mrs. Loopy, welcome in. And Josh, welcome in. Boy, we have got a full-fledged community here this morning. How many XRP, NXLM, NXDC? What should I have too many XRP, XLM, and XDC, Tanker, says Josh. What should I buy? I can tell you. All right, let me run through my portfolio. You ready? You're lucky if you got on the channel this morning, because every once in a while I bust through it. Doesn't mean we're correct about every single one now. Don't you go holding my feet to the fire. I am not a financial advisor. Don't you dare buy or sell anything because of what I say or do. Crypto is very risky. You lose your shots, your short, blah, 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 and everything in crypto, blah, 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 blah. All right. I think if I scroll that disclaimer across the screen legally, I don't have to keep saying that. Pretty sure. Anyway, here's the portfolio. Ready? XRP, Zilliqa, Digibyte, Basic Attention Token, BAT Token, OXT, ADA, Doge, Atom, UPC02, BTC, Ethereum, Ethereum Operating System, VeChain, One, RAV Token, Algo, Matic, DNT, AMP, LRC, that's Loopring, Sand, that's Sandbox, Link, that's Chainlink, Engine, CeeLo, Mana, Anchor, Sol, SLP, HBAR, XDC, Casper, XLM, Quant, Uni, Shiba, I love that little doggy, And so is everybody else, and I'm gonna dump on y'all. No offense. Energy Web Token, COQ Inu, Mudeng. That's Moodeng. Didn't get the pudgies. I was going to way back, and what a mistake that was. I make a lot of mistakes. Tai, TAI, Brain Trust, and Orbs. ICP, some Fetch AI, some Flare, and a couple of few others. That is my portfolio. If you don't like it, there might be a good reason. We've got some might be crappy, but I feel it's pretty good. We've got eight ISOs. I'm sorry. We've got about 7, 8 metaverse plays. We've got a few meme coin plays, about 13 DeFi plays, a few metaverse play to earn plays that are moves that are inside of a game. For instance, Smooth Love Potion, or SLP, excuse me, is the burn token, is the breed token. I apologize to breed a new character in the thank you studio in the Axie Infinity game. I love Studio. In the Axie Infinity game called I'm sorry, the game called Axie Infinity. So anyway, I got a little sidetracked with my coffee drink refill. Anyway, that's the burn token. And then we've also got some security supply chain tokens as well. What should you get? I could never tell you. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Mrs. Loopy. Worked at AT&T for years. I'm going to get into somebody's comments in just a moment. Oh, interesting. Textron. Thank you for letting me know. Reroll, little business, cosmetic packaging, packaging of cosmetics. Interesting. Crypto Midwest. I own a business mold, Midwest mold. Interesting. You should hire our painting company if you perform mold removal and restoration, unless you have your incredible players that you love in your team and you don't know anything about the tanker. But we are top notch and second to none. We should connect off air, and I should provide you incredible painting crew or two. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for letting me know what you do, guys. This morning, what I'm going to do is make a couple of quick notes here. And for those of you here, let's do this while we're waiting. Hold on one second. Elevator music. Oh, we can give you this if you want to. All right, we're back. Hey, you know what? It is what it is. Our people come first. You come first on the channel. Everybody's just going to have to wait a moment. Yes, I'd like to know what you guys do for a living. I'm curious. And I'll also entertain the crypto questions. Yes, Josh asks, Tanker, if you had to pick your top 5 tokens, not financial advice, of course, what would they be? Let's see. Outside of the X factors, of course. Let me see. Well, I love VeChain. I love me some Harmony One and some Zilliqa. I don't know what they're gonna do, but please don't. Harmony One and Zilliqa. Also VeChain. I love me some Chainlink. Can't go wrong with quant. Can't go wrong. You will come to see in time with algo and iota. You will come to see in time. Those are two future crushers in the space, in my opinion, that are very low in price right now, 22 cents and 11 cents, I think, respectively. Algo and iota, holy crap. Boy, are you, as the Italians say from the Bronx, boy, are you going to be surprised. Yeah, boy, you're going to be surprised later. Holy shit, Tommy, are you going to be surprised when those are like, $50, $75, and people are like, whoa. You try to tell me I put 10 grand on 11 cents and got like 95,000 coin, whatever the heck it is, of this algo stuff. And I could, after taxes, whatever, I could have made like literally 35 million. Yeah, pull a calculator out. Don't make me spit into this microphone. I'm kidding. I'm trying to have fun. But anyway, I do get a little bit fun, don't I? Did a little bit excited when I watched my fellow brothers and sisters miss the boat, particularly on AU, which is silver. Hang on. Wait, is that right? Yeah. AG is silver. Right. Thank you, studio, for correcting me. I'm kidding. Come on, Midwest and everybody else. I'm joking. I know that AG is silver. All right. Because you think it's gold because the G's there, and that's the little memory game, but it's actually silver. All right? Tricks you. It tricked me long enough. It tricks me no more, that little silver. AUG. All right, here's the deal. Silver ain't going nowhere but to the freaking moon, and so is gold. And I try to tell you, and so did Francis Hutt and everybody else who knows the heck they're talking about. Except I didn't know PM was precious metals the other day, and that's hilarious. I thought it was a menstrual cycle. I don't know. I think I don't know. I told you I'm learning this stuff. Come on. But he's like, well, this guy know what PM is. Yeah, that's the nighttime, post-meridium time. Come on. All right, here's the deal. Silver's now at what? Hang on. Let's get silver's price back up again since we had her. We'll get to your question. Hang on. Don't worry. Now, here's the deal. Silver's coming in not right now today. $121. It ain't stopping. Gold, $5,523 for an ounce of gold. Lordy. Let's look at the price change on some of these puppies. Let's take AU first, silver. Kidding. Let's take AG, silver first. Let's take a quick peek. Now look, if you jump on this one-day chart, let's get on a larger time frame here. Oh, boy. Well, I guess it's okay. We can stick to the one day. That's all right. All right, let's stay on this. Actually, let's get over to a 4-hour chart and see what we got. Uh-oh, we're going up. I see hammers. I see green hammers. I see an indecisive, a couple indecisives too, but we're going up and up and up. And that is the 4-hour candlestick chart. If you take a peek here, and we've got a wick, we've got a larger green candle body on the 4-hour here, right here, if you can see, with a wick coming off the top here. Let's see what happens here moving forward. Let's take a peek over at, let's take a peek over at gold here for a minute. Now, gold. Oh, get over there. No, what are you doing? As of late, oh, get out of here. What are you doing as of late, gold? Oh, good, great. Now, let's get over to this larger time frame. This is what I wanted to do. Oh, my gosh, look at gold. If this mic wasn't attached, I would literally just drop it right now. Would you frickin' take a look at gold? Look at these times when gold spiked, by the way. Okay, so look at gold's price. $1,000. Blah, 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 blah. Back in 43, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here's gold at $300 something an ounce. And here is when my buddy got in back in the East Coast, got in back in the day at under $500 an ounce for gold and held ever since. Boy, he's not smiling too much, do you think? It's at $5,500. It's $5,000 higher than when he got it. Anyway, don't forget inflation ate the crap out of those winnings. Thank you, inflation. By the way, we're not going to cover it. Forget it. Because that's going to be boring. Anyway, look at rhodium at $10,900 a coin. I got to get the comments. Sorry, guys. I'm missing my comments. I'm not paying attention to you guys. I'm so caught up on precious metals here. I'm getting all caught up. How much XRP is trading, by the way, in the past minute? It changes. It's under 100,000 now, as of now. Let's check tracker too and keep that up for the moment. Let me get back to comments, guys. I must apologize. Right side says Ski Florida. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm missing comments, guys. I apologize. You guys are under yappy yapping. Guys, feel free to talk to each other in here since I miss you so much in comments because I'm yapping. Enjoy. I was going to say enjoy each other, but that sounds weird. Josh, take your extra XRP faux show. I love you guys having comments in here. Mrs. Libby says, before I retired for AT&T 26 years, then texter on aviation. Oh, interesting. Hubs flew 727, then went to work FAA, but before that was construction builder. Interesting. Very interesting background, Mrs. Loopy, and thank you for sharing. Crypto Midwest. Yeah, you'll find contact number. Look me up on. Okay, cool. I will. I'm going to check you out, dude. For sure, Midwest. Josh says, Tanker, if you had to pick your top 5 tokens, not financial advice, we ran through. Did I give you 5 when I did that? I think I gave you about freaking 50. Outside, not trying to be funny, but sorry, you asked for 5. I apologize. Outside the X factors. Okay, I hope that helped you. Now, silver. Now, I'm sorry, gold. Now above. I didn't do that on purpose. I actually made the mistake again. Gold now above 5. And yes, and silver. Faux show, Rangers. We're going to cover more on gold and silver in just a little bit here. Ski Florida says the right side. Absolutely, yes. Marster says crypto Midwest blasting with a freaking hippo, I think that is. A laughing hippo. Josh, you can't have too much of any of those, my friend, says Marster. Thank you, Marster, for your comment. Rero says, oh, that's why. Arum is gold and silver is argentum, which is Latin. Oh, boy. He's got to confuse me. That's why I didn't do anything with the medical profession. It's all Greek and Latin. My mom was a Latin major and graduated #1 in high school, valedictorian, and 2nd in college as a Latin major. What do you do with that? Once you get out, what are you going to do with that? Dollar index getting slammed lower. Mrs. says Rangers. My apologies there. The right side says Houston. We have no problem. John Straub says, would you buy these other coins? Would you buy these other coins or keep buying XRP and XLM? Hey, kitty. Personally, not financial advice. What do I do? I can't tell you what to do. What do I do? Okay. Why anybody would ask that is because everybody wants to know what is going to end up going up. So, if you want to know what's going to go up, look no further than the ISOs. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. That is not financial advice. And what I would say is anybody who wants to stray beyond the ISOs, which of course are XLM, XRP, XDC, HBAR, Algo, IOTA, Quant, and I do believe ADA. I don't know if Cardano's still in that group. I believe it is. But anybody who wants to stray beyond those, you can run for your Ethereums and your Bitcoins if you like. You can go for your Solanas and your Sui. You can go for Chainlink. You can go for a number of these that are most certainly going up over the next year to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 7 to 10. Save Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course, because I cannot certainly include those in the bunch. I do not know what those two knuckleheads are going to do, those first mover advantage runners that are very clunky and prove that we could do this whole thing with crypto, but can't handle the weight of crypto. And of course, for all intents and purposes, for lack of a better way to say it, carry blockchain crypto up the blockchain mountain. Okay. Too clunky. Sorry, Ethereum, you ain't going to do it. And Bitcoin, just stop it. All right. Anyway, I think that's obvious. So we have the AOLs of the space. We have the Yahoos of the space. We have the old clunky the giants of the space, the first mover advantage runners of the space. that proved to be very clunky in their nature over time as the new slick UFO newcomers came along the space and said, well, yeah, I know you showed us how you can do it with that huge Army field phone. That's pretty cool. Good for you. You can be out there like this. Hey, how you do? Please call the shots. Drop on these people. Okay, pull those troops out, with this huge phone. But, now we've got tech that's much better. I mean, come on. We got these little smartphones, do all the same thing. You put it in your pocket, it's all protect. Come on, you're not going to use that clunky thing anymore. No more Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to go away, and so is Ethereum. That's what they are. My analogy, the analogy is they are that clunky field phone. Okay, I think that's pretty obvious to see. But anything beyond the ISOs, because the reason why the ISOs is for obvious reasons. They're integrating with the current financial system, the legacy system, and ramping it up and taking it from a slow-moving, clunky animal to ramp it up with blockchain. Almost like a cyborg kind of thing, a hybrid, a human that all of a sudden gets these, mechanical enhancements that makes it just this incredible, robot or soldier or whatever you want to call it. Okay, similar to that. Okay, that's basically what the financial system is going to be for a long time until they fully cross over that animal, right? That cyborg, and turn it into basically just a full-fledged robot that's just all running on AI. There's no humans really involved in it at all, which is kind of scary, except for simply the input. Even the input is put in through AI. The influx of data is not being fed by humans. It's being fed by AI. The entire system is run by that. Kind of a scary thought. It's kind of matrixy. Blockchain run by AI. And then robots, of course, with all of these systems and chips integrated into it and then operating in the world. And, oh boy, iRobot or whatever. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Anyway, thank you for suggesting to smash that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you, Crypto Midwest, because that is what 19 watching and 7 likes. Let's get this thing going. I know. Please help me. Please help me. That sounded very pathetic, but the only thing that helps us get out there, guys, is for these likes to start cranking. Lodge has a very funny comment concerning pool and when in the 80s was worth more than gold. Yes, I was back on the East Coast at that time, and I think I saw Manhattan play pool with most of that. Anyway, I don't know how else to say that without confusing the algorithm and have you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. Hilarious stuff. When gold spikes uncontrollably, goodbye economy. Wait. I still do it. Yeah, that's gold. Well, that's what we're watching. We're watching gold and silver take off like nobody's business. And now, since they're both as of wait, hang on. I think it was as of July this past year. Alien likes, awesome, love it, right side. Thank you. Do you think the Clarity Act will pass soon is a question we have here. Guys, what did Marster say? Rerory, community's gold and silver guru, it seems. Yep. Gotcha. I don't know. Guys, I don't know the answer to that question. Tommy, XRP. Do I think it'll pass soon? I don't know. I think it'll pass Q2 is my opinion. We did an episode on it yesterday, and the reason why, Tommy, welcome to the channel, by the way. And if you've been in for a little while, just kind of, not in a bad way, creeping in the background and has not commented, welcome and thank you for commenting. Thank you for your question. I'll answer as honestly as I can. I think Q2 2026 is when it's going to pass. Reason being, Q1 is going to be this entire time for everybody in DC, okay, the Hill or otherwise, everybody in DC who is of that, okay, all that is in that 75% group to 80% group, which are the monkey bots. I am a monkey bot. I do what I am told. I was told it was all about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why is XRP at $1,000 and Bitcoin has dropped to below $100? Okay, so all of these people, all the robots, that's in like 5, 7, 10 years. Don't worry, Bitcoin will go to like 5 mil and then it'll crash. Trust me, it will. Anyway, I'm not a financial advisor. Ethereum's garbage too. It'll carry the weight for a little while. But to answer your question, yeah, Q2 2026, and the reason not ish, because it's not going to happen after that, and they're ready to pull this trigger on this. It's just too. They're not going to try to suppress the beach ball underwater again for the 2 years, because if they don't do that part properly, then and pull the trigger or flip the switches. It's not a switch. It's a number of switches. And it's not just on XRP, by the way. It's on the other. Don't even get me sidetracked too much here. God, Tank, don't sidetrack. It's too much information. How am I going to not sidetrack? All the switches flipped at the same time kind of thing. This isn't going to happen. God, I lost my train of thought. This is not going to happen. I got it again. This is not going to happen until they're ready, but they can't wait too long. So we can't wait until, they're not going to wait longer than Q2 2026. You watch. Q1 is going to be all of the 70, that group, 75, 80% of the monkey bots that are in DC that go, are you freaking serious? You want me to really sign this? We're going to sign this thing and pass this thing? Are you freaking kidding me? This is real? I thought this was these kids playing video games. I didn't understand this stuff. Yo, believe me, they don't really understand it. I thought these kids with baseball caps on backwards. What the heck's going on? You telling me we're actually going to sign this thing and do this? Now, hang on. I got to get my people in place and buy a crap load of stuff now. That's an opinion. I think that's which is natural. Of course it's going to happen. I think that's what's going on, because do you understand the wealth that I can make on this stuff if you're telling me we're passing this thing and the algo's at 11 cents or whatever, and whatever, these things were at 11 cents, 22 cents, and you tell me I could put my, not 10 grand now, mind you, with some of these folks. No, we're talking about, here, let's do a quick little calculator exercise with the share screen for you real quick. Let's take a look at it. I'm not saying people are doing this. This is, in my opinion, a possibility in the world. Okay, let's put it that way. Some of these folks say, now look at, I got enough to take 100K and drop it on like 10 of them. So what are you telling me I should do here? Oh, I don't know. What if somebody grabbed, nobody's telling me to do anything. This is an exercise. This is not financial advice. Never buy or sell anything because what I say or do. And check out the calculator exercise we're going to rip out on this one. Algo's at frickin' 11 cents. 0.119 cents. These people have the ability to do 810 easily with 100K. You realize how much they're going to grab with that? You ain't paying attention. 140,000. Because now they understand the truth. These things are going to these prices in 5 to 7 years. They're told the truth and showed panel discussions and blah, blah, blah that we've all been watching for the longest time. Make me start tweaking out on this channel. Wake the F up, everybody. Here you go, 840,000 shares of Algo over on the hill. Here's my suggestion is when that puppy goes, well, I don't know, call it $150, man. Thing goes to 150. You're crazy if you don't understand that's going to $150 coming up. You realize how much these characters, that means 126 mil on that one play. Wake the F up. All right. That's why crypto's not going up, because that all has to happen first, that money making. You don't realize what's going on here. This is the money making that's at play, you guys. Wake up. As regular people, not my community, I'm talking about the people who don't understand crypto and have not got into crypto. I'm not talking to you guys. You guys know the truth. I'm telling the rest of the world, wake the F up. I can say that, right? Can I say wake the F up? And that's not a profanity. Wake the F up, yo. Crypto ain't going nowhere but up, and that sucker's at 11 cents. Somebody going to drop 100K on that sucker. Someone is going to. And get their frickin' whatever, 800,000 shares. Yeah, and grab 126 mil before taxes are paid when it goes to frickin' $150 an algo. That's just one of them. Wake the F up. That's why they're not passing it. They could have passed it a long time ago. I'm going to start tweaking out. Nobody wants to talk about this and say the truth about what's really happening in the crypto space. None of these people on any of the channels, and I love them. God bless their souls. God bless everybody out there. We need the power of insight and intuitive knowing. That's how we find ISOs 8 months before anybody does. I am telling you, the world does not understand what's about to happen in this space to the point where I'm screaming in this freaking microphone. Wake the F up. That's what's happening. Because 75% of them over at the Hill are a bunch of robots. And they're sitting there going, wait, we're really doing this thing now? You want me to actually put pen to paper now? Oh, I need time now. I got to get my people in a place. Because I'm going to grab 150 mil on this one, that one, that one, that one. Do you get it? That's my opinion. I am not a financial advisor, and I am not someone who knows such things and is saying those things are definitely happening, to be very clear here on the channel so I don't get myself in any trouble. That's my opinion. I think that's what they do. That's my tinfoil hat opinion. I think that's what's done. Yeah. Why can't you see the truth on that? The obviousness of that. They're all a bunch of robots in there, almost all of them. They don't know anything about crypto. When it comes time to put pen to paper, like what's happening now, they're going, no, wait a minute. Where you mean? Wait, let me get my silver pen. You mean, let me get my glasses. Hold on. I'm over on the hill. Take this. Okay, thank you. Secretary, thank you. Oh, hold on. No. Wait. Are you really doing this crypto thing? Now, hang on. I thought this was... this stuff's all going to go to the moon if I squeeze... Now, hang on. I got to get my stuff in order. Hold on. Hey, Tommy, get over here with the baseball cap on backwards. I need you to buy that algo iota. What were you talking about? X something? XR, XPR, XPS, Z? What the heck were you talking about? Buy that crap. Because we got 1 quarter until we sign this stuff, and then all of a sudden, now you tell me, wait, now you're going to show me SBI info? When did I learn about this stuff? Where was the Tankers channel and all these people before? I should have learned about crypto here on the Hill before I go put pen to paper, because I could have made 100 mil on each one easily. Duh. That's what's happening right now at this point in time. And if you can't see the truth of that, the obviousness of it, and why doesn't anybody else saying that? It's obvious that's what's happening right now. They're going, okay, hold on. Let me put my 100K on that one and make 150 mil in literally like 2 years. Wake up, people, please. Again, not my community. I know you guys are smart. Anyway, now I got to get to the comments after all that yapping and screaming into the microphone. My apologies. Here, let's get over to some comments here. Well, it's okay. You know. There will be a switch. Right side says a switch out for BTC for sure. Definitely agrees. Chan says, what happened to Quincy Jones at XDC? I don't know. I haven't heard anything on it. I'll have to check it out. Quincy Jones. Is he going to Vegas this year? I'm going to get to meet everybody at Vegas this year. This is going to be a hoot to see how these guys really are. They're probably all thinking the same thing. Good evening, crypto, blah, 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 blah. All these people that are going to be XRP Las Vegas, I'm going to laugh my freaking ass off. It's going to be so funny to meet these characters. In a good way, not characters in a bad way. I don't mean that. Geez, you're going to dog them before you go shake their hand, tanker? Anyway, hilarious. I don't know what's going on with him. I'll have to check it. Guys, please remember, we're going to be at XRP Las Vegas April 30th, May 1st. Come check us. Riro says, I think it's best to transfer profits to something that has actual value. We always agree with that, Riro. Crypto Midwest says, Math 101 incoming. Faux show. Marnster says, and by the way, her name isn't Danielle. Thank you, Marnster, for getting that correct. It's actually Danelle. I mean, we can get her name right after all this time and pay attention. If we're that clued in on details, as all these crypto channels are, all these folks, guys and gals, why do we keep getting her name wrong? Focus on the details. Someone's name's important. It's Danelle Dixon. And by the way, it's not Hodgkinson's, like the good or bad Hodgkinson's disease. It's Hoskinson. Charles Hoskinson. Let's get these names proper, crypto folk. Please, come on. We're supposed to be about details and be accurate. So anyway, Danelle Dixon's digital currency, and I love you all, by the way. You know that. Digital currencies were the star of the show at Davos. Yes, yes, yes. No doubt about that. Very interesting what happened at Davos. They just told you what's to come for the year. Coinbase, whatever the hell's happening with Canada and French government, blah, blah, blah. Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple. Who else was over there, over at the old Davos? Whatever. This is what's going on this next year for Davos. That's who was there, and that's what they're doing. Larry Fink and the others. Right side says division question mark. I think you're talking about the math. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you guys talking about? I don't know. I think you're talking about the calculator exercise. Right side says they want 401k and baseline right there. 401ks are so stupid, dude. Dude, 401ks has got to be the dumbest crap I've ever seen. I've been watching that stuff for decades. I'm old enough to have watched 401ks. And by the way, better be careful with 401ks when an 08 happens, after an 08. And if we're going to be seeing crashes similar coming up, better be careful. Never financial advice with money sitting in the reg market. Crap's all about to tank. Anybody see what's happening with gold and silver prices lately? That's not just because they deemed in tier 1 assets as of this past July, meaning they have to actually custody it, and the price can't be manipulated anymore like they could before, and they got to catch up to a very thin supply here on gold and silver, and this is going to keep going up and up and up, $25,000 to $30,000 gold, and about a $2,000 silver, but it's not just about that. It's about the U.S. dollar debasing in a monstrous way. And now QE are going to be dropping more money in to fill that bathtub back up and turn that faucet back on. Make sure that drain is plugged now. No more QT. Oh, I know we went flat on our Ray. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care what Jerome is doing. I don't care about half this stuff on a micro. Back to F out. Who gives a crap? Whatever. What's going on with Jerome? And what's he going to do? Who gives a crap what he does with one-time rates? Who gives a shit what he does with 3 in a row? I don't care. Zoom the F out and wake the F up and get yourselves out of the matrix. Holy crap. Wake the F up. We're all about to go to the frickin' moon with all this stuff. Are you guys ready for this ride or what? Stop being silly, please, people who are of this impatient camp, is my theme for the day. Keep a smile on that yapper. Davos criminals, yes, they wrote about ISO22 in their papers. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Right, true. They did. Crypto Midwest says Midwest does. Pay attention. Flare last. Oh, Flare. Yeah, Flare. For sure, Flare. For sure, Flare. Flare is a dark horse. There's no question about that, Crypto Midwest. I missed the boat on Flare. I'm a knucklehead. I got my drop, and I got a couple other things with Flare, and I'm just like, you know what? A couple other Flare buys, and I said, you know what? I missed Flare. I can't. I've spent too much money. I can't drop meaningful money on Flare to really. I drop money on that's going to make a difference in my life. So anyway, on projects. Right? So it says watching RNDR. Good. Marster says, I love tinfoil hat opinion. We try. Me too, says Rero. Usually after 3 months, they become a fact. It's true. It's about that long. It does. It takes a little while. Right side says, do not place your finger in the light socket. Please, I know. Oh my gosh. God forbid. Lord. Baba billionaires in the making. Faux show, says the monster. Hollywood says, Tank, you still mad at me? I was talking to Ranger. Of course I'm not, Hollywood. How could I ever be mad at you? If you don't know me by now. That was horrible. Let's try to be as funny as we can. Come on, Hollywood. I love you, brother. I'm considering XRP Vegas. Haven't decided yet. Well, after that little tune, you better join me over there. Nothing funny. Tank's a hetero straight guy now. Anyway, hilarious stuff. Yeah, join us over at XRP Las Vegas. We'll have a beer. It'll be fun. Smithless says, right now, Binance official exchanger have a bug. It exchanges BTC to ETH almost 10 times the rate, fully automatic. I posted a video. Okay, cool. Somebody check that out. Binance official exchanger. Okay, cool. Smithless. Thank you for your comment, Smithless. Marster says, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to tap like and subscribe, by the way, if you're new on the channel. Even if you're old on the channel, like me, make sure you're tapping like and subscribe to get us out to Cryptoland. Marster says, wake the F up is the theme for today. Profit Engineer says, who the F is this guy? It's the Crypto Tank. Please tap like and subscribe. Profit Engineer, you found some whack job. Marster says, don't start a singing career. I better not. What about, for sure I won't. What about Ripple acquiring Flare? Crypto Ox asks. That could be interesting. Interesting. It could be very interesting. Here's the deal. Flare, from what I understand, in my opinion, CryptoX says also Copper Boon coming next. We will have to see. We could have a copper boom coming. Isn't that what happened last time? Didn't copper kick after gold and the other metals started kicking, then copper inevitably just kicked right behind it? Pretty sure that's ready to happen. But back to that question, what about Ripple acquiring Flare? I don't know a lot about it, to be quite plain with you. Don't know. I love me some Flare, though, and I missed the boat on Flare in full transparency here on the channel. I have got a little bit. You might be wondering why I'm still smiling. Let me run through my projects again to try to help people. Thank you for your comment, Mrs. Loopy. I don't know about that. I'm going to have to work on structure more on the channel and teaching a little better. You know what I mean? Keeping a teaching structure, pulling out the whiteboard perhaps a little more. Maybe we can do that. But let me get to beyond teaching. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Oliver, welcome back into the channel. I'm not a financial advisor. If you would like to know some of the holds I have, we hold on the channel in some meaningful amounts because we don't like to mess around. Small XRP, Zilliqa, Digibyte, BAT, Basic Attention Token, OXT, ADA, Doge, Atom, UPCO2, BTC, ETH, EOS, VET, One, RAV, Algo, Matic, DNT, AMP, LRC, Sand, Link, Engine, CeeLo, Mana, Flare, Anchor, Sol, SLP, HBAR, XDC, Casper, XLM, Quant, Uni, Shiba, Energy Web Token, that's the EWT, CoQ, Inu, another play on the freaking meme coins. I got to figure out what to find and remember what the hell you're trying to say before you run out of breath. Moodang, another play. And I didn't get the Pudgies way back, and I should have. And I'm going to keep admitting to that. What a knucklehead. Should have got the Pudgies way back. TARS AI. Don't forget about some Fetch AI. Brain Trust, Orbs, a few more. Anyway, those are the plays by the tanker. You ask me, everybody asks, what cryptos do you like? That's the portfolio there. We'll get into some more in-depth portfolio following and mirroring, which we can do, of course, legally, kind of like not on YouTube. But we'll have our website going soon enough. That's going to have some coaching going as well, just for the folks who don't understand, not just, but in addition to for the folks who don't understand how to buy crypto, how to research crypto, how to put it on cold storage, air-gapped off the internet, a number of devices, Ledger Nano, S+, X, Trezor. I like Decent, a little more easier to use. I like Elapal as well. We use about 6 cold storage wallets. We also use Caleb and Brown, your one-stop shop for your cryptocurrency broker's needs. Don't forget about them, because that's a crucial play to have an actual crypto broker, in my opinion. So that, because we all know what happens to, and I'm not saying it's going to happen this time, but most of the exchanges, they crash when crypto goes volatile, either up or down. Now, don't they? Isn't it difficult to get on these exchanges once everything goes wacky? So anyway, Caleb Brown is actually a broker. You can tell them the tanker sent you over. They have U.S. offices now. They'll be over there at XRP Las Vegas as well. There's a telephone number at the bottom. They keep your crypto one-to-one backed, and they don't play games like that funny little fat boy with the backpack that said he didn't eat any meat, but he's so fat I don't get it. That guy who's in jail with the funny little backpack and the horrible hair with the curls, that guy, you know his name, the FTX guy there, the fat boy who played games with everybody's money. Yeah, I'm going to insult him because he's a jerk for doing that to people. And that's the best I can do is make them feel bad, because you were locked up in a closet eating everybody's meat. You're full of it. You were eating everybody's meat. You are not a vegetarian. How can you be such a fat boy? Anyway, I guess you look at a hippo and that could take place. But anyway, 24/7. And you might want to get on some of that. You might want to get on some Caleb and Brown. You might want to check out Asteroid's Fiat leak, which is showing how much XRP is blasting in wallets over the past minute across this planet. Almost 1 million now across all these corridors. We're blasting over the Pacific Rim, MENA region, a bunch to Africa itself, a bunch to Canada here, a bunch to Mexico, South America, all over this planet, Australia. Oh, good gracious Lord me. Would you just look at all the XRP blasting across the planet and trading in all these wallets over the past minute? I know everybody says that, or a lot of people say that it's not accurate. It's accurate enough for me. And I want to know where you are on the XRP rich list. You're going to have to go check that out for yourself. Guys, go to xrpscan.com and do your own learning and find out where you are on the rich list here, and so on and so forth. Keep yourself abreast of what's happening with XRP spot ETFs on xrp/insights.com for yourself. Do your own research. Don't just listen to this knucklehead talking head. What do I know about crypto? Who cares that I found all the ISOs 8 months before anybody ever mentioned them on the internet? You sound like you're bragging. It is true. You sound like you're bragging. Go find out all this stuff for yourself. Who cares what the tanker's saying? I want to know what you guys say about crypto. Before we close this thing out, I do want to know what you all say about crypto. Where are you all with your cryptocurrency beliefs and perspectives? Are you zooming out? Are you paying heed to the topic of today's episode, which is who gives the F about XRP and who gives a flying F about crypto? Who cares? Now, do you think institutional investors are sitting there going like this? What? Do you think they're going like this? They're certainly not drinking from an XRP. Well, yes, they are. An XRP cup. Yes, they are. They're going like this. XRP's down today. What do I care? You put in that order, Jim? 2 billion XRP? Okay, good. Thank you. We're getting ready to make that move coming up. Okay, good. That's institutional investors. They don't sit there like a clown like this. Oh my God. Look at XRP's doing in price. Oh my God. I think I'm going to sell. How stupid. All right, anyway, I love everybody. Please don't act like dumb money. Act the best you can like that other guy that I just showed you, that institutional head that is sitting there giving the order to buy another 2 billion XRP behind the scenes. Make sure you get it off the OTC if you can, obviously. You know what I mean? And don't forget that dark pool I told you about. I know, Tom, but they're all cashed out. We're going to have to send this price up sooner or later. Oh, boy. Let's get back to our comments before we jump off. You guys are laughing. Copper is going to go up sooner or later. There's no question about it. And Crypto Ox says physical copper is out of stock everywhere. Thinking about buying copper price? I don't know. I'm telling you guys, metals are going up higher and higher and higher. Crypto Ox, I see it. Oh yeah, that's all you had to say to Crypto Midwest. Crypto Midwest is a big PM dude. And I ain't talking no premenstrual cycle either. XRP at a discount, says Josh. Let's go. Let's get it. Crypto Midwest. Smithless says right now, Binance official exchanger have it. I think that Smithless is actually a robot. So how about be very careful in the comment section and watch for the bots and people's trying to say that they could be crypto. Frank the Crypto Tank, because I'm never going to be contacting you like that ever. So don't ever think that's me. Okay. I hope you guys have the best day ever. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's lovely for you this Thursday. Keep a smile on that face. Remember to zoom out. Remember, who cares about XRP and who cares about crypto on a micro level. When in doubt, you better zoom out now. And you better have the best day ever. Remember, a smile confuses the crap out of an approaching frown. That's like, wait, huh? Why? Is that smile for me? Maybe I'll smile now. All right, turn those frowns upside down and have a great day. You know I love you all. Thanks for tuning to Crypto Info. Blockchain Mateys, you host Frank the Crypto Tank. I'm not a financial advisor, no buyer, seller, because what I say or do, that would be foolhardy because I am not a financial advisor, and you must consult your registered investment advisor before you buy or sell any crypto because it's very risky. You could lose everything in crypto. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to search for something interesting happening in crypto to try to have a bang-up episode for you tomorrow. All right? Thank you. Enjoy it. And by the way, share the episode. It counts twice as much. I love you guys, and you know that. Please, everybody, wake the F up. I know my community is awake. Thank you.